Sometimes the best place to find games are thrift stores. And often, it's not even the game section. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Gaming on the Run. Now, before we get started with that, I'd like to show you this. This sign says, "Damn, we're lost," like in my last video. Comment down below, "Damn, I'm lost," if you're feeling lost, or just want to comment, "Damn, I'm lost," for whatever reason. But I got this from the Nerdy Days of Christmas craft show in Victoria, British Columbia. It's hosted by Cherry Bomb Toys. If you're in the Victoria area, please check them out. Now, going on with that, and if you're wondering, this isn't a paid endorsement, I just really like them. I went to another store that I really freaking love in Victoria, and I talk about them a lot, and that is Fan Favorites Games and Movies. Down on, it's by the Odeon Theater, which is this giant blue movie theater. I don't know why they painted it blue. And I bought Metal Slug 4 and 5 on the original Xbox. Now, some of you are saying, "James, why didn't you buy the Metal Slug Anthology," which has Metal Slugs 1 through 6 on it? And the reason is just because I can't find it anywhere. But also because I didn't own this, and I've never actually played Metal Slugs 4 and 5. I've heard mixed things about 4. 5 I heard is quite good. My only experiences so far with the series have been 1 and X, which I actually played at an arcade, and Metal Slug 3, which I have on the Xbox Live Arcade, and also Metal Slug Advance, but I don't know what happened to my copy of that. One of those things that got lost in my transition from childhood to adulthood, I guess. So next stop from a pawn shop downtown. Now, this is for all of those Motley Crue lovers. Crue Ball, which is a pinball game involving Motley Crue, the band. So yeah, Motley Crue Pinball, Crue Ball. I haven't tried it yet. I don't have a Genesis up here, or an original Xbox for that matter. So now we get on to something that's very special to me. My good buddy Sean, who's actually lives next door to me in the dorm building I'm in. Yeah, for those wondering, I'm filming this in a college dorm, but it's a single dorm, so I don't have to worry about roommates or anything. And I gave him a plush of Figurin' Dan from the band Figurin' Dan the Modal Nodes, better known as the Cantina band from Star Wars. And he was absolutely overjoyed and happy, and I don't know, love you, man, hope you're watching this. So he decided to give me this Millennium Falcon toy.
Wow!
Now keep in mind, I gave him a very small plush, but this is a really cool little plastic toy, and I've kind of been getting into toy collecting. I've kind of had to slow down collecting on a whole because, well, I'm running out of space. The only reason I've been able to indulge a little bit recently is because a lot of this is going back to my place in Texas, where it's probably going to sit for a few months until I get a proper place up here. I know it doesn't look like much, but this thing's pretty good. And now we get to the moment you have all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Now here's some backstory. I went to a value village in downtown Victoria. I'd gone into this value village many times before. I'd actually never really found anything so I was there with my friend Frank, who also appeared with me on my Nerdy Days of Christmas vlog. Check that video out. And we looked, and as usual we didn't find anything, but something compelled me to go and look into CD sections. We'd already looked through, and I'm glad I trusted that instinct, because I found all of this, which doesn't look like much, but this is 6 games right here. Actually, it's 12 games, but I'll get into that. I got Sim Farm for the PC. I've been getting into collecting retro PC games, even though I, like with the original Xbox and Genesis game earlier, I don't have a way to play them until I get back to the States. But that's alright. And then continuing on from the last episode of Gaming on the Run, where I found a bunch of Sega PC stuff, I've gotten Sega Touring Car Championship. I've never played it. I've played Daytona USA and Sega Rally Championship, which I absolutely love. I have the Sega Saturn version of those back in the States. And then continuing with Sega, we have House of the Dead 2. My only experience with House of the Dead, funnily enough, is Typing of the Dead, which, love that game. But I know this is a classic arcade light gun shooter, so I'm looking forward to trying it. And then for the PS1, actually, I got the original Medal of Honor. I'm not huge on first-person shooters, but... And then I got... Get ready for it, guys. it's time to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass. That's right, Duke Nukem 3D. I've never played this. I've never actually played any of the Duke Nukem games, which is weird because everyone's played this, and I was going to get into it, and then Duke Nukem Forever came out a few years ago, and I heard nothing but shitty things about it. But I found what's considered the all-time classic of the series, and I'm glad I got it. But finally we get to the big ticket prize I found here. Now, it still has a price sticker on it, but I'll cover it up. All those games over there, $1 each. This was $3, which is the Sim Mania pack. I guess you could say it's the simple things in life that count. Sim Mania. Yes, and what's in here? We have Sim City, the original. Sim Tower, a game I've wanted to play for a while. Sim Isle, I've never even heard of that game. Sim Safari, I actually had it as a kid, but I don't remember much about it. And then Streets of Sim City and Sim Copter, which, if I remember correctly, yeah, it lets you either drive through or fly through your city and from Sim City, which is great, though I heard Streets of Sim City in particular is beautifully broken. Like, it's a mess of a game, but it's a mess of a game you'll have a good time with. So, hey, I can't complain, and that was $3. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's episode of Gaming on a Run. Comment down below what your gaming pickups have been, or what your favorite sim game is. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Vidme, follow me. And remember to check us out on Facebook and Twitter if you haven't. Those links are down below. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be incredibly awkward for the people on Vidme. Like, this over here is where all the insulate stuff for YouTube goes. I guess, I don't know. Here's an explosion.